Your hosting provider isn't telling you the truth, and that could be costing you sales. Right now, as I'm speaking, they could be blocking ChatGPT from ever seeing your website, and you have no idea that it's happening. I just discovered that thousands of websites are completely invisible to AI search. And that means when someone asks ChatGPT, who's the best business coach for me, or where can I find marketing help for someone who operates like me, you just don't even exist. And if you're not in those conversations, then you're not going to make those sales. While you've been perfecting your SEO and creating all that amazing content that I know you have, your host has been sabotaging your efforts, and this has been costing you thousands in clients who are using AI search services and conversations to find businesses just like yours. I'm going to show you exactly how to catch them in the act, and in the next few minutes I'm going to explain to you how you can fix this problem so that your website gets featured in those AI conversations and you can make sales. Because if AI can't see you, you're dead in the water. Okay, so here's what happened. My client has an incredible website, looks brilliant, and she's followed all the traditional SEO advice for search optimization. She's been creating really honed in content for that. But she came to me on Friday and she said, Alex, I don't get it. I'm not showing up at ChatGPT. And it was like she didn't even exist. So I thought there's something strange going on here. So I logged on to ChatGPT and I said, can you visit my client's website? Tell me what you see. Tell me all about her. And the response, that shocked me. It said, I can't access that site. So I used a site where you can plug in your URL and you can see what the response is. You've probably come across some of these before. You know, you get a 400 error, 500 error, and it means your website is kaput, it's broken. But she was getting these 200 errors, which means actually that the website is visible. It should be getting seen. But still, ChatGPT couldn't find it. But here's the thing, a 200 status doesn't necessarily mean that ChatGPT can access your content, because there are layers of blocking happening that standard tests just don't catch. And the worst thing, she had no idea this was actually happening. Her hosting provider had enabled something called AI protection by default. And she'd done everything right. She created this brilliant website and she'd activated a free CDN, which means Content Delivery Network. And this just means that wherever your users are in the world, the website's going to load much faster for them, which has been a significant part of SEO for the last few years. So she was doing everything right. But at an enterprise level, she'd specifically chosen that host because it integrated with Cloudflare automatically. You just toggle it on and away you go. What she got was speed, but complete AI invisibility. This isn't just happening at one hosting company. This really set my spider senses tingling. So I thought, I'm going to go out and I'm going to have a look at what other hosts and major platforms, the ones that female entrepreneurs tend to use because they are easy to implement. And I wanted to see what the situation was across the board. And the results blew me away. This is an industry-wide problem and nobody's talking about it. And you're busy optimizing your website to give a fantastic user experience. You're optimizing it for Google. You're optimizing it for all the right things. And your host is playing power games and they're not involving you at all. So let's talk about the high-risk platforms. These are SiteGround, which I know is a very popular one. This has got anti-AI bots enabled by default. And these anti-AI bots and software means that they're blocking the crawlers. These could be ChatGPT, Perplexity, Claude, Grok, whatever is going on, any new ones that come. They're automatically blocking those from viewing your content. Cloudways uses software which blocks AI crawlers. Squarespace has a toggle which is automatically enabled, and it's a bit buried in the settings, called disallow all AI, and many people just don't even know it exists. And anybody who's using Cloudflare for their CDN and automatic, and they're just toggling this on so that they get faster website. Cloudflare is probably the biggest issue here. And most people are using Cloudflare as part of their hosting integration, and they're just toggling it on, and it means you get a faster website. But at an enterprise level, Cloudflare are very against AI crawlers, and they've actually written software called Labyrinth AI, which floods these AI crawler bots with nonsense. Moving on to the moderate risk, Kajabi and Wix, they give you control, but you're going to have to poke around for it, and you may well need a pro plan to access this. Okay, safer options I found are WP Engine as a host, Kinster as a host, and Bluehost. All three are either giving you complete control or they're not blocking these AI crawlers, which you need for your AI search visibility. And the reality is, while you've been perfecting your content strategy, AI quietly changed how your ideal clients find you, and your hosting provider decided that you didn't need to know about it. Okay, so I told you that I spoke to my client on Friday and found out what this problem was. So immediately I had her move her hosting to an AI-friendly host, and she messaged me this morning to say that she is showing up in ChatGPT already. In fact, as soon as she moved her website to this AI-friendly host, she was able to PT, can you see my site? Can you see what's going on? And all was good. That is how quick it can all come together. Now, I don't want to be in a position where I'm saying this host is bad, this host is bad, this host is bad. But this is industry-wide, and these decisions are being made at an enterprise level, and they're saying that they're trying to protect your content and that you're not getting financially rewarded for that. But if you're not being found by these search engines, these AI overviews and whatnot, you're missing out on a huge amount of business. This is the new SEO. We call it GEO, and that means generative engine optimization. And that's what's going on when people are having chats within ChatGPT or Claude or whichever AI LLM. Oh gosh, so many acronyms, whichever one they're using to get more information and find things out. And it really is a buyer's journey now within these models rather than just a browsing thing going on. And if these AI LLMs can't see you, you just don't exist in the fastest growing search engine behavior we have ever seen. Okay, if you've got a moment, pause this video right now because I want you to fire up ChatGPT and type into it, can you visit, and then type in your website name. And if it says it can't if it says it can't access your site, you're blocked. Then go to http://status.io. I'm going to put that link below, and enter your website URL. And you can choose the user agents there from a drop-down menu. And I want you to check those with ChatGPT bot and Claude bot. And I think there's a Google one as well. So check those. If you get a 200 status, unfortunately, that doesn't automatically mean these AI bots can access your website, because these hosts that are implementing anti-AI security are running software which is fooling these bots into thinking that there's something there, but it's sending them garbage. So even though it looks to them, even though it looks to the AI crawler like there's something there, even though it looks to this website I've just sent to you that there's something there might not be. So this is how you're going to fix it. And the fix depends on which platform you're using. So if you're using Squarespace, go into the settings, go to SEO, crawlers, and turn off the disallow AI toggle. And that's all you have to do if you're on Squarespace. For SiteGround users, contact their support and ask them to whitelist GPT bot, Claude bot, and Perplexity bot for your site. And that should be okay if they will let you do that. If you're on Cloudways, go to your server management and you are looking for Immunify 360 settings, and you want to add AI bots to your whitelist. And for everybody using Cloudflare, now this is going to depend what sort of plan you have, because some hosts allow you to have complete access to the controls and you can allow these AI bots to look at your site and run everything through their models. But there are many, many hosts who are just applying Cloudflare and are toggling the ban AI bots at a system level, and you have no access. And so you might be able to email customer support and ask if they can turn those on for you, or it might be you might have to think about moving your website to a more AI friendly host. And for everyone else, contact your hosting provider, ask them what their policy is, if it's in writing, if you can check it, and obviously whether you have access to set these settings yourself. Because if your host can't fix this, it might be time to think about moving your website elsewhere. And this isn't just about what's happening today or this week. This is the future of AI search, and whether you're going to be part of this game or completely invisible to all potential customers. Here's the bottom line. I discovered this by accident, but it is affecting thousands upon thousands of female entrepreneurs. And because the search landscape has changed so dramatically, and AI search is giving recommendations based on the profile data that it has about you as a user, or rather your client as a user, it is matching up and aligning the perfect results for them. And if you're a coach, a consultant, or a service provider, and you rely on being found online, then you cannot ignore your visibility. This could be the missing piece that's holding back your business growth. I've created a 50-point GEO checklist that you can download to show you steps you can implement to future-proof your business for AI search. And you can download it. I'll drop it in the link below. So your action steps today: test your site, fix the blocks, these AI blocks, and start showing up where your clients are actually looking for you.